What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jeepin Bubba. It's been a while, so I thought I'd do an update video. In fact, I had this brilliant idea that once a month I'll do some update videos. I first said maybe once a week, then I said once every 2 weeks. I decided on once a month. If you ever watch Bleepin' Jeep, he says he has all the cool videos, none of the boring stuff. I figured I'd limit the boring stuff to one video a month. I don't get a whole lot of likes or views or thumbs up on the updates and things like that, but I would like to maybe once a month just get a bunch of information out there for those interested and maybe what I'm doing or what my company's doing or what's going to be happening schedule-wise with the videos. So once a month I figure I would let you know like where you may catch me or where you may see me at event-wise. I'll let you know what projects I'm working on. I'll let you know what next videos will be coming up, and it gives you a place to put some comments and tell me what other videos that you would like maybe to see, and then I can get that out there to you. So we'll see these once a month. This will be the one for May. We're in the month of May, right? I never know. Yeah, we're in May. So this will be May. There'll be one for June. And a lot of times in my videos, I say, watch for this in the next video. I got this video coming up, or I got this event coming up. Or I'll say, if you saw in my last one, but I do realize that a lot of people watch these videos out of rhythm, so they may may have got on YouTube and said how to install a JK tramp stamp and got that, and that's from like 3 years ago. Or they may have typed in Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk, and then they may want to watch some other stuff, and I'm like, hey, in the next video I'll do this, but they don't know in what sequence that may be. So I'm just going to try to make it easier, put out updates on this, and leave the other videos for just for the events and things like that. I've been watching some YouTube videos recently, and I've been really inspired with how well people edit and make these things look. I am very much an amateur, and I'm learning, so I ask that you please bear with me, and if you have suggestions along the ways, let me know. I always want to make sure you can at least hear me and the video is clear, and that we try to get some cool action shots. This video won't have any action shots unless my dog comes flying through, or the baby decides to wake up, or Nicole throws something at me, which happens. She's at the other end of this table working on the Blackberry Off-Road website, which lets me segue right into Blackberry Off-Road. So figured once in these episodes, these updates, I'd let you know what's going on with Blackberry Off-Road. If you saw my video a few videos ago, kind of gave an explanation that I'd left JCR Off-Road and that I've started my own business. Well, Blackberry Off-Road, can you see it? Blackberry Off-Road is my company, and we have a website, which is www, or I don't even think you have to do the W's anymore, blackbearoff-road.com. That's Blackbear off. Is it dash or hyphen?
I think you're right.
You're like my producer. This is kind of cool. I have like a producer on the other end.
I would say hyphen.
Hyphen. Blackbear off-hyphen road.com. You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, hashtag Blackberry Off-Road. You can check me out, hashtag Jeepin Bubba on Facebook, Instagram. Google is starting to show me some love, but they want a bunch of money, so you may not find me right off the bat on Google. Let's see. But yeah, Blackbear off-road.com. Yeah, so we have shirts, stickers, and there's a lot of camping gear. There's suspension parts, there's bumpers, and we're literally building this site ourselves. We're on like a big more of the budget thing, so we're building this site ourselves, but it's actually been a lot of fun, really rewarding. I think it's neat when you start a company with a budget, though. At least you have control of everything and you build it the way you want it, and that's what we're doing. So again, bear with us on that, but one day we'll have fancy people who can edit these things and make them look great and edit the site. That's maybe in the 20-year plan, but for right now, we're in the beginning stages. So check it out if you can. So anyways, on Blackberry Off-Road, I'll delve into it just a tiny bit. It's a website. It's kind of a brand and a culture, and it's going to be a shop eventually. So right now, I do have some shop space, but it's fairly limited, and I'm working to expand that shop space. Right now, we're just appointment only. Eventually, I'd like to get so like Monday through Friday, you can stop in, get your Jeep worked on. Local Jeep club guys can come by, maybe have club days, have events there. If you're traveling through, come in, check out our gift shop, that kind of thing. That's about in the 5-year plan. It may happen sooner. The area that we live in, there's not a whole lot of shop space, so even financially, if we just want to jump into something, we may be jumping into something that's not got the retail area that we want, or the shop space that we want, or the road traffic, road frontage kind of look. So that's something that we're working on and looking for. Thankfully, my mom and grandfather are in the real estate business, and they got their eyes open and ears to the ground listening for Buffalo and also shop space to become available. So, is the Buffalo funny, Nicole? All right. She was just drinking her tea right when I said Buffalo. Probably considering my grandpa's like 78 years old and would not get down to put his ear to the ground for Buffalo. But anyways, I digress. So we are adding new stuff all the time to it. One of the unique things about my off-road site, and it is off-road, not just Jeep. I know I'm Jeepin Bubba. There's a lot of Jeep stuff on there, but we're also doing Toyota, and I'm going to be expanding it to Nissan. And if there's a certain brand that you'd like to see more parts of on there, I'm working on it. The one commitment I've made on my website is I will only sell products that I would personally run on my own vehicles. So everything on there is just going to be more of a quality product, although every once in a while you'll see some things sprinkled in, then you may say, why did he pick Rubicon Express leaf springs? Well, maybe I've tried them, which I have, and they're on my Jeep, and I found that they worked well. But if it's a lesser brand, not to say that Rubicon Express is, but like if it's a brand that maybe not have a higher reputation, then I'm going to have to try it first or have some experience with it before I recommend it. So at least when you go on my site, you have an idea that I've tried a lot of products, used a lot of products, have knowledge of them, touched them, felt them, that kind of thing. And leads me to another point. I'm going to be making some videos where I sit down with different industry companies, and either in person we'll go and visit like their warehouse where they manufacture at, or we'll do phone interviews, video interviews, and we'll kind of make it funny, ask some funny questions. So if you got some questions or companies that you'd love me to bug, then I can definitely do that. But also ask some serious questions and give you that insider info that I promised in my very first video. Okay, we're back. My producer, Nicole, says that we're back and it's filming. My GoPro's doing some random thing where it'll film for like 5-6 minutes and then it'll just randomly shut off. So I apologize about that. You were falling asleep anyways. It needed some excitement. So Blackberry Off-Road, camping gear. There's like knives, there's hammocks. I'm going to be adding more hammocks. We actually just got a new vendor. We're going to be adding some more hammocks to the website. All stuff that I would use in camping. And that's going to lead me to our next segment is the next videos you'll see coming up. So I'm going to be working on the industry videos to give you kind of insights of some industry people. I'm working on some new product that I purchased personally. I've never used it before, and I'm going to take it out camping and then let you know how it works. There's like a camp cooking set. There's a knife set for like camp kitchen. There's a new stubby knife that I've always wanted to try that I ordered. I ordered a tactical spork. So I'll let you know how those things work. I'll show them all to you. And then you can kind of get an idea of some of the things that I will be carrying on BlackberryOffroad.com. And so BlackberryOffroad.com and Blackberry Off-Road in general, our kind of phrase or motto is that we're off-road adventure outfitters. So for me, going off-roading is not just about one particular style of off-roading. I always want to make everything sort of an adventure. So the idea is anytime I plan a trip is like, all right, we're going to run this trail today. And the trail's like 2 hours long. But one of my favorite places to eat is on the way. So let's eat there. and then we'll wheel over there. But there's a good fishing spot there, and heck, I got the whole weekend off, so let's camp that night, and then the next day we can try another spot. And like I know a lot of you guys do the same thing. There's a lot of you that overland, so do it similar to that and a little different. There's some people who rock crawl or whatever, and they, go to a place where they rock crawl and then they camp while they're there or whatever. So a lot of the majority of Jeepers and off-road people camp, and so I was making sure, like for me, I had to either go to like Dick's Sporting Goods or which is getting a bad name right now. Bass Pro Shop, places like that, Cabela's, Field and Stream, same deal. So yeah, those places to buy all their stuff. I figured, well, I don't want to put it all in one spot, but let me kind of like weed out all the stuff that I don't think you'll really need or want. Because I've had some experience. You've seen, if you look on some of my videos, I show you my overland setup, my camping setup, and I've got it kind of down to a science. So I'm even right now going through my camp kitchen, and like I put it in like 2 different boxes, and I'm gonna try to make it down like one box, but it's like important stuff all in one box. And then I can even condense it down and put it in a backpack if I was just wheeling in an area that I may get stuck and I need to camp through that night, or if I wanted to backpack, just backpack camp, not even wheeling, or I wheeled to somewhere and then I walk off and camp maybe off the trail a little bit. That's the kind of stuff I'm working on. You'll see some videos like that coming up. I've got a couple camping trips coming. My next off-roading trip is possibly Memorial Day. I'll let you know on that. And then if not, it would definitely be, I'm camping, kind of cabin camping. It'd be Abby's first kind of like outdoor kid or camping event. Our daughter, me and wife's daughter, Abby, who will be 4 months at the time. We didn't think we wanted to put her straight into a hammock, and so what we decided to do is there's some rustic cabins up in North Georgia, and we have some friends who have a young child as well, and some friends who don't have kids, but we all just want to get together and camp, and then go wheeling one day while we're up there, and so there's a trail pretty close by, and we'll do that. We'll film that. That will be beginning of June, so like second week of June, right around when we get the next update. You'll also be getting a off-road video. I'll have that update on the camping stuff by this month, at least just the opening of the stuff, and then I'll go back over it probably in the video in June, and then I have one of these talking videos coming up, giving you kind of something I've been writing. And I tell you in the beginning of the Jeepin Bubba channel, I've always wanted to write for a magazine, and I think I'm a really good writer. I think I'm a pretty decent writer, but I hate sitting down and writing. Once I get going in it, it's just like I'm engulfed in it. I'm the same way about reading. I never want to start reading, but once I start reading, I can't stop. And the same way with writing. So I just figured I would do it in a camera form in a vlog, and that seems to be more popular anyways. We see kind of magazine going down, although I say defend print. I like all the guys at the 10 Network. They do a great job with doing videos and magazines, and S3 Magazine. Got some good friends over there. Anyways, I figured I'd just do it in vlog form, and so I kind of want to do this video, almost how I would write it, but explaining how to really to get off-road parts, camping gear, things like that. Things that we like at the best price possible. And there's a lot of questions out there about sponsorships and about being a brand ambassador, or how do I just get the best discount? Do you do coupon codes? I got those a lot when I was at JCR and Nitro, and I get a little bit of it now. And so I just want to explain how that works and how you can save money when you're buying off-road parts. Even if it's not from me, I'd just like to give you that info. And I think it'll be nice. So that'll be the next thing you see come up. That'll come out next week. And then the following week, I think I'll be wheeling Memorial Day weekend. That's tentative based on work. I have a second job right now where my dad has a landscape business, and I'm kind of taking that over with my brother-in-law. So that's kind of my 9 to 5, a couple days a week to pay the bills. And then Black Bear is like slowly getting integrated into every ounce and inch of our lives. So we're working on the website at night, shooting the videos at night, and working on vehicles and every time and every chance we get. As I get shop space and as things grow, I'll do less and less of the landscape. My brother-in-law sort of starting to take over that side of the business. I know that stuff's kind of personal, but I just share it all with you guys. If you're watching my channel, you get some info, kind of what's going on. I like to be transparent, and I think it's pretty cool that I get the opportunity to share like where I started, because I have this like ultimate goal and I know that I'll reach it, and then it'd be kind of cool to come back in like 5 years and be like, hey, remember when we were sitting at my dining room table and I was giving you those monthly updates, and except for it won't be on a GoPro on a stand, or maybe it will. Maybe I'll still have a tiny production budget. Who knows? So that's enough of the updates for the videos. Kind of the final thing that I have is I was going to tell you events. So I'm going to work on an events list that I'll be going to, and it changes all the time. I'll add more, and some of these get taken away. But tentatively, these are the events that I plan on going to. And if you're on the Facebooks, go on to facebook.com and you check out Blackberry Off-Road. I started a trail team, and I'm not pounding the trail team with like, buy this, do that. I only started it so I can do updates on events. Like, I'll be wheeling this weekend in this place. I'll be at this event at this time. And I only do that because I love to see you guys. It's cool to see your comments online, but I'd also like to just meet you in person. I've met a lot of people that way, and I get a lot of insight on the channel or things I've seen on Instagram, Facebook, that kind of thing. Keeps me connected, and maybe we can wheel together or just talk Jeeps at a show, so that's kind of cool. So Memorial Day weekend, and this one's kind of tentative for me and my wife because we're extremely busy, but it would be a show that we probably want to go to the most this year, and that's going to be the 4th annual Wheeling for a Cause, and that's a event for cystic fibrosis. And if you watch my channel, you see me talk about my wife has cystic fibrosis, and one of the guys that runs the Evansville area Jeepers Club who puts this event on, his daughter has cystic fibrosis. And then there's a friend of ours in the off-road industry, in the off-road kind of world, I don't know, just community, friends, family, Jeep family. Alyssa, who has her own site, so we all kind of come together for this event, and we all kind of push it in our own ways. And Evansville area Jeepers graciously puts it on every year, and they raise a ton of money for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, and that's very important because there's not a lot of money that goes towards cystic fibrosis. There's not a ton of people who are affected by it worldwide versus, let's say, like maybe cancer or that kind of thing. And every disease is important, but definitely when you have a spouse or family member or loved one or friend, it's awesome to see strangers come together, even though we're all sort of in the Jeep community together, and the off-road community together. It's nice to see all these people come together. We raise money, and it goes to a great cause. So I'd love to be there. We're working right now to see if our schedule will work with it, but I'd like to tell you about it anyways. It's in Indiana. So the first night they do it, it starts Friday night, the 25th of Memorial Day weekend, and that's going to be in Evansville, Indiana. They do a Jeep and truck show, so it's not just Jeeps only. You can come in your truck. They give out awards. There's door prizes. There's things like that. And then Sunday the event is at Interlake. Interlake is an off-road park in Indiana as well, and we were there last year. We did an event there. We did a video on that on this channel, and it's a lot of fun, a lot of hill climbing. Last year we had some rain, so it was a little slick, but it can be really challenging. It's got some fun, just easy trails. Definitely a great group of people. They do a raffle that's really good. Blackberry Off-Road donated some items to that, and there's a lot of big name companies that donated, so there's a lot of good items that you could win, and all the money, like I say, goes to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, which is the largest foundation that's working right now. They've done things such as doing research for new drugs, which has directly affected our lives, where my wife is on some of the drugs that they've raised money for. these drugs are literally extending the lives of people with cystic fibrosis. And if you have a chance, do a little research on it. It only affects about 60,000 people worldwide, and my wife is one of them. And we know a lot of people now. We know quite a bit, but in the Jeep community, 3 different people who are affected, and so it's kind of rare, but it's great that we all sort of know each other through this community, and we can come together and raise some money for the cause. But it's not just to raise awareness. The money actually also goes to doing research and all kind of sort of things that they do, and so it's definitely a good event. I won't spend as much time on all the other ones, but they have a Facebook page for that. Cystic Fibrosis 4x4 truck event is the one for the Friday night event, or you can look up the EAG, which stands for Evansville Area Jeepers of Evansville, Indiana. It's a 4th annual Wheelin' for a Cause Cystic Fibrosis benefit, and again, like I say, hosted by the Evansville Area Jeepers. That's EAG, and that's Interlake State Recreation Area in Linville, Indiana. It's kind of out in the boondocks, but it's a pretty cool park. It's not that far from the Badlands, about 2 hours from the Badlands of Indiana, if you know where that park is, or Redbird, which is only about an hour away. So pretty cool. Let me get to the other events real quick, and like I said, I'll be quick on these. So the next soonest one, and I'll definitely be at this, will be the Atlanta Truck and Jeep Fest. That is a 4-wheel parts, Trans-American wholesale event. So that is put on by 4-wheel parts, and they have a lot of their vendors there, and it's at the Cobb Gallery in Atlanta. That's July, let me find it for you guys. I think it's July 28th and 29th, so Saturday and Sunday. We'll be there Sunday, the 29th. It starts at 10 a.m. It's all indoors. It's just your chance to meet a lot of vendors. We go to look and see if there's anything new that just came out that we need to be carrying. The great part about this show versus a lot of shows that I've been to in the past is a lot of vendors have brought product, and it's there to touch and feel. You can buy stuff while you're there, but you get to demo a lot more than you normally do at a show, and it's in air conditioning. It's absolutely free to go to, so that's another thing that's great. They don't really have like a place where Jeeps get together, trucks get together for like an event, but it's great to see the products. We'll be there. If you maybe we can get some lunch for people. If you're gonna be there in Atlanta, holler at your boy Jeepin Bubba. We can get together. The next event that'll be after that is Great Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion. I'll be there probably the whole weekend. We're not setting up a booth, but we'll definitely be there. I'll definitely be going. Some of the local restaurants are really, really good. Hanging out with the vendors, seeing our buddies at JCR Off-Road and a bunch of other people there. They're there that weekend. Last year was huge. It used to be a 1-day event. Now it's a 2-day event, and it's just going crazy. I'll definitely be at the event Sunday, but I think we'll hang out there all weekend. Just hang out in Pigeon Forge. It's a great location, and maybe we'll do some wheeling afterwards. I don't know, but that's August 24th and 25th at the LeConte Center in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and then we'll be at the Jasper Jeep Fest. I will probably have a booth set up there. I'm working on that. A lot of these events fall on weekends I have commitments on, so if I'm going to have a booth, then I may have one day that weekend, so I have to find someone else to run the booth or operate it or be in it for me. So it's just, if I already have a prior commitment, I can't just do it. But a lot of the events, I'm just showing up and hanging out with you guys and talking and seeing the vendors and have my Jeep out there on display, that kind of thing. And that's August 30th through September 2nd. And the last thing is I'm working on an event. Me and my wife are going to go to South Dakota to Rapid City, which is near Black Hills, in September, towards the end of September. So if anyone watching this lives in South Dakota, we'd love to get some information about the trails out near Black Hills and the Badlands. I do see there's a Jeepers Jamboree event September 20th. And I'd love to make it for that, but I don't think it's possible with my work schedule. And we would literally be there the following week. But Jeepers Jamboree does a great job putting on events. We'd love to go. I just don't think time-wise, schedule-wise, it'll work. We're going to be in South Dakota. I'd love to throw in Colorado this year. I'd love to throw in Black Bear Pass, and I like to throw in Moab, and we'll see what happens. But when you have a baby and you own at this point, I currently own 3 companies and 2 that I'm extremely active in, literally where I'm putting in 12 hours a day. It's kind of hard to walk away from it, but we know that we've already booked a room in South Dakota for the last week in September. So if you live in that area, we'd love to meet up with you. I'll kind of end off with this. I've had a lot of requests for Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk videos, and so if you have some ideas of what you'd want to see, let me know. I think I'm going to take it wheeling on maybe in about a month or so, just on like some light trails and show you sort of what it can do. We haven't done any mods to it, but it's really good in stock form. We've talked about doing some modifications to it, maybe a roof rack, that kind of thing. So we'll see where that goes. If there's anything else you'd like to see, like how-to videos, installs, if you don't think I own the vehicle, I have friends that may own the vehicle. So if you want to see something installed, let me know. I have a Jeep Cherokee, just like an '01 Cherokee, and then my wife has a newer Trailhawk, and then we have a couple different guys. My brand manager, Blake, has a Wrangler. And speaking of events, we have a couple. If you're watching this and you're down in Panama City Beach, or you're going to go down there for Jeep Beach Jam this weekend, which I'll go ahead and tell you today. What's our day today, Nicole? 17th. So it's going on this week and this weekend. You can see my buddy Eric Hester down there. He's be wearing one of these shirts, and his Jeep is big orange. They call it Bertha, and he's one of our brand ambassadors. He's down there repping. And then there's some buddies from mine down there from Michigan. They're down there as well. So check them out. If you're down at that event, you run a brand ambassador, you have any questions, let them know. But anyways, if you want to see some wheeling videos, whatever, tell me what you'd like to see. I'm working on it. It's great to get ideas. I have a lot of ideas and things I'd like to do, but I want to make sure you guys are, have a voice in this too. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. The only thing I'd like to add, I was thinking today, some of the guys at work today, we were playing scratch offs, and the big win was $500,000, and I said, if I won $500,000, what would I do different? And it'd be absolutely nothing. The one thing I would do is it'd be a catalyst to do more Black Bear off-road sooner, more wheeling, more videos, more off-roading, and I think that's a pretty cool thing, and to be able to do my passion, and that's what I'd like to challenge you guys to do. Start a YouTube channel, go off-roading, go camping, ask questions, do research, work on your vehicle. Go after what you're passionate about. You don't have to quit your day job. You don't have to quit a good job and move halfway across the country and do whatever you want. But I'm just saying, life's short. Chase your passion. That's what Black Bear Off-Road is all about. I'd like to help people chase their passions and their adventures. And same thing with this channel. I like to help people as much as I can because I've had a lot of helping hands along the way in off-roading. Hey guys, I talk so long and kill the battery. Let's talk about helping people. The battery just dies. That's how things go. Alright, hey, well, I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and I ask that you please like and subscribe. One thing I'd like to mention, and I know I just keep saying, I got one more thing to say, but that's how things go. Anyways, so if you watch other YouTube videos, you'll know that they recently changed how they do monetization, and monetization is pretty much how they pay people for making YouTube videos. That's right, people get paid for making YouTube videos. If you think all vloggers out there just like vlogging for free, or they're just because they want to talk a bunch, not necessarily true. They get paid. Do they get paid a lot? Some of them, yes. Some of them, not so much. I was getting paid to make videos up until about a month and a half, 2 months ago. How much was I making? I was on track to make about $12 this year. So you know that I'm in it for the passion. But I actually really liked it because there's a lot of statistics that come along with that, and it kind of let me know what you guys like and didn't like. And also, I was hoping that things would kind of pick up, and then the money that I'd make from the YouTube channel would then go towards filming for like new editing programs, or maybe hiring an intern to do some of the videos, or upgrading my equipment, which I've already upgraded the equipment out of my own pocket. I just added a new mic, and I've added a new camera and a new stand and things like that over the time that I've had the channel, and things have gotten better, and I just want them to get better and better. So there's been a lot of you that watched every video. My buddy Stephen Bird, I'm pretty sure you've seen all of them. He always showed me a lot of support and love and thumbs up, and he has a cool channel too, which is Jeep Broke, so you should check that out. He has a lot of cool videos. But anyways, appreciate everyone who watches and likes. But if you watch these channels and haven't subscribed, please do. It'd be great. I'm at 250 subscribers currently, last time I checked. And once I get to 1,000, I'm eligible for monetization. And they want to know that you have enough viewing hours. You guys are awesome. I get tons of viewing hours. I get a lot of comments, a lot of likes, a lot of views on dumb stuff, a lot of views on, or not so many views on stuff I thought was cool. But the videos have been doing really great lately, and it's all because of you guys, not because of me, because I'm definitely not a fantastic videographer. I just happen to do some fun stuff, and I wish I was even better at capturing it, but I think we'll get better over time with you guys' help. So please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Remember, comment, suggest, like, if you have any ideas. I'm actually considering doing another build soon, so maybe some ideas of what you'd like to see me build. Thinking about building a tow rig. We talked about that on one of my last videos, and I've got some ideas on that. So lots coming up in the next 2 months. Love your suggestions, and thanks for watching. We'll be seeing you.
Edit this so that way I can move all this.
Behind the scenes with Jeepin Bubba. The dining room table where I got my nitro water cup, my media bag with just random stuff thrown everywhere, and producer Nicole
Yeah, tired producer.
chugging black coffee. No, just
Hot tea.
hot